Hey everybody, hope you all are having a fantastic day today. So today's project is going to be replacing the driver's seat cushion in our 2012 Chevrolet Express 2500 cargo van. So the van's currently got about 145,000 miles. The seat has seen better days. The vinyl's really cracked. Passenger seat, not so much. It didn't get as much seat time as the driver's seat, but the foam is just like really uneven. This side's a lot lower than the right side of the chair, the seat. So ordered a new cushion from the seat shop, and also ordered a new cover for the seat shop. That's supposed to arrive today. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this seat taken out and then get it ready to where once the seat does get here, shouldn't be a big deal. I've never removed this seat, but I can't imagine it should just be 4 bolts, I would think. Maybe a connector to unhook seat adjustments. But it is a manual seat, so it shouldn't have any electronics, I don't believe. But that's today's project. Wish me luck. So the tool will be a ratchet with an 18mm socket, deep well, just because the posts. So should be simple enough to remove this. And that was simple enough. So you got 1 bolt here, 1 bolt on the other side, 1 bolt here, 1 bolt in the front, so 4 bolts. This should just pull right out. And after you lift it up, it does have a wire harness right here that's attached. Well, the wire harness right here is where you're gonna depress to be able to take this apart. And once you depress that, that right there comes apart. That stays there, that stays with the seat. Little puzzle to get it out just because the door, but it's not that difficult to get out. Then you can go in and clean up. Figure, oh look, a penny. I don't know anything about pennies, so only rolled about 600 rolls of them recently. But yeah, I get to see all the little treasures found. You know, this van, we bought this van new in 2012, so not that much stuff up underneath it, but good opportunity to get it all clean. And there's the seat. So you can see how the one side is leaning, but I'm sure we're gonna have to do some take apart on the seat to be able to get that bottom cushion out. Hopefully it won't be too difficult. We shall see. All right, so put the seat up on the table, make it a little easier to get to. Looks like we got a few bolts we got to take off. There, down there, inside there. But didn't look like too much of a hassle. We shall see. Always do things to your comfort. So don't be afraid to flip the seat around, because coming in from the top angle to get to these back bolts, that was not so bad, but don't really have to take off the seat belt bolt. So you can just come around the back side and get to that bolt a lot easier that way. So think smarter. All right, so I got the rear bolts undone. To get this off, this is just Velcroed on here, and there's actually a lip right here that just pulls. See, from right here, you just pull this. And then this is just Velcroed. Which will be interesting to see if the one that I'm having arriving, if it comes with the Velcro strip or not. I guess we'll find out. But that's just carpet. Be easy enough to fix if not. It's really thin, the mat is. I'm interested to see the new one. The one from the seat shop looked like it's pretty heavy duty. So the seats should be pretty nice. So like I said, got the rear bolts out. got this one's loosened already. That one's already loosened. I just haven't pulled it all the way out. And let me disassemble the frame off of it, and then we'll see how we're looking. All right, so the frame is unhooked. Just have this one connector right here, depress right here, get that out, and then the seat will be ready to go away from the frame. So now to get the top separated from the bottom, it's like there's a couple bolts right here, one on each side. So we'll see if that takes care of that. Now you get a second bolt right here for the top. So up underneath there, it's just attached piece of plastic. This plastic is hung right here. Just pull that back on the front too, right here. All right. And the bolts that were attaching the back was a 13 millimeter. So these were 10, and then those are 13, and so. All right, so we have the seat back detached. Now I'm just waiting to get the parts for this, and then we'll see how it goes together. I'm assuming it should go together the same. I mean, this seat shop does advertise that they are OEM color match. It just seems like the material is supposed to be better. We'll see though. And this is what it looks like after you remove it. So there's your tension for sitting down on it. And then, like I said, this foam material just doesn't seem to be that good, but is what it is. You can see where it just gave way on the left side of the seat over time. The mold held up on the other side, just not on this side. The seat has arrived from the seat shop. Durofoam. So let's do a little unboxing. Do not use a knife. Okay, it looks like it's already attached. Maybe, yeah. Alright, let's see what that instruction is. Oh, okay, they flip it. I gotcha. Look at that. Pretty close. Here, bring it over here. Say that matches.
Yeah.
Pretty good. So, good deal there. Much better. Moving into it. And that's supposed to be like that because that's how you access the bolts. Made pretty recently. February 7th, 2023. Cool. Yeah, it definitely feels more rugged. And see, that's where the other one broke, was right here. It's almost like they have reinforced seaming there. So, cool. It does have the Velcro too, like the factory one.
Safety first. OSHA regulated. Safety first.
putting it back on. Clips around, all of it clips around the side. Is with this manual adjustment. Once I get it on, I'm gonna have to make a X spot to be able to poke that through so that I can put the screw for the seat clamp. Put it for the lever for the seat adjustment. All right, let me finish it up. All right, just take you a straight razor, make you an X right here. And then when you push it down, perfect. And then that's where your lever is going to go for the seat adjustment. All we got left is flip this in, tape it, get that to the back, and then start installing. So yeah, when you're putting this back together, you may want to pay attention to how it goes, because I did not do a very good job of that. Okay, so I noticed as I was putting it back on, it was very difficult. I was having a lot of problems, especially with the screws up in here. And this just kept sliding around. That's because I didn't put it on right. The manual seat obviously is supposed to go that way. So don't be like me and put this on backwards. That's today's lesson. So now I got to unbolt it all. And it took forever to get these bolts in. I mean, it was like a little bit of time. A little bit. It felt like Austin Powers in that tunnel with that little car. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what it felt like. So I'll be right back. Unbolt all these, flip it around, then we'll see how well it went back together. All right, we are all back together. So correctly mounted this time. Got the underneath the seat all nice and clean, ready to go. Let's get it in here and see how it does. And don't forget to hook up your wire harness as well. All right. Seems easiest to lay it back in like this. It'll prop up, that way you can get your wire harness hooked up, and then you just set it back down and spin it. And then obviously the bolt holes right here is going right over these bolts, these studs. So all good. Now we just got to put the bolts on, the nuts. All we got to do is put the nuts on and we're good to go. Then we'll try it out. All right, seat's in. Now for the most important test, how it feels. Seat looks good. I mean, I will say it's, it's not going to have the same finish per se, I think, just because, these seats are, I don't know, 11 years old. There's a little bit of cracking, but it's not in the original seat back, but it's not near as bad as what the seat itself was, the bottom. So let's see how it feels. Oh yes, very noticeable. I'd say it's got some firmness to it, but definitely better than the original seats. Now I just need to make sure I don't have any codes or anything. Really the only thing that's connected to it, I believe, is going to be your seat belt. The seat belt light is on, so let's put the seat belt in, see if the light goes away. And it goes away, so we know everything's hooked up good. So obviously I haven't done a road test with it, but I would say just from sitting here, it's 100% better than the seat that we took out, just because of how messed up it was and everything. But so good job, Seat Shop. I'll give you a A+ on that one. The install, I'd give myself a B, especially since I installed the bracket for the seat adjustment upside down. That was a little bit of a setback. I'd say the job took less than an hour if you knew what you were doing, had your tools ready, things like that. But yeah, so far I'll definitely recommend their product. I'll put a link in the description of their website. Seems like a good aftermarket, especially when you're trying to get seats, because you know, for an older vehicle, dealerships, you know, may not offer the stuff anymore. So good opportunity to get it. So I will catch you guys on the next one. Hope you enjoyed.